Hello, guys. It is the second episode of Freedom Empire. Yes, it's the Freedom Empire. Let's head back to it. So, in the last episode, like I have told you, I didn't tell you, but let me tell you, we have liberated ourselves from England, and now we are a free state. We're the American Empire right now. Well, we want to change that, but we can't change that right now. But we're gonna try to do that. Since our first mission is to change the government style from monarchy to democracy, but we can't do that because we need universal education. Let me see what can I do about that issue. Oh, by the way, I have fixed the bug issue from the last episode. We had some issues with since we had declared ourselves as an independent country. That caused a lot of troubles. But it seems that we handled that. Now, when you take a look at this technology tree, where is it? Rail systems, manorial system, armory, trade centers? No, castles, vortexes, selective service? No, where is it? It just makes me go, it just crazy, you know? Where's the universities? Like, how far if you, how far away are we from those universities? Universal education in order to get democracy, republic, and presidential republic? Do we really? How many things do we need to invent? 16? 16? Oh my god. I guess we're gonna be an empire for 100 years. But trust me, we're always strong. I was going to say that we are always strong, but I have realized that we have lack of military. So that means we're taking two loans in order to create a whole new army. Big issues from my beautiful country. I wish I could handle that situation quick as possible. But no, nothing is easy. Nothing is simple. I wish it was that simple. But since we're poor, it's not. Oh my god, I wish we had support from the old government. Can we win this? No, we can't. We're gonna lose. 100% we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose it. Anyway, no matter what. I'm not listening anything about it. I'm just wondering what they gonna do. What could they do about this issue? They had alliance with our kind of old ancestry, the 13 colonies. Well, now we're the American Empire. They should be allied with us, and we actually have two ways to follow. First is the Sunset Empire, and the other one is the Eagle Union. Of course, we're gonna follow the Eagle Union. By the way, did I even lost anything? I didn't. I actually lost some of my lands, including Voldo. That's unacceptable. That is really unacceptable. We're not gonna tolerate this attitude from any country that is resisting to our existence. So what we need first is a strong military. My people need a high quality of a military of troops. We need a high quality of troops that is unnecessary. I'm also kind of looking for new alliances because if I lost my alliance with New Mexico, then I gotta go with Guatemala. Guatemala. So I'm just keeping my head open, I guess you could say that. Oh, what is going on in Europe? Ottomans are fighting against Russia. No, Russia is conquering Crimea. and Ottomans are on their way to win. It seems they're winning. Is this a bad thing? Well, there are Muslims who is conquering and murdering and slaughtering Russians, the Russian Christians. So we don't say anything about that issue. We don't kind of care about it. Close administrative, of course, their economic and innovation. Let's see what can a researcher. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. But I'm kind of late to tell you that. But you probably have seen it from the beginning of the video, so please do it. Choctaw, Republic of the Pirates. I sent an hateful speech against the pirates. Now uh, like they're literally saying something like, "Why don't we be allies? Why not? Why not an alliance between the pirates and the American states?" Weird. By the way, they're being ruled with democracy, and we're not ruled with democracy. Like, what is going on, man? This is not fair. Whatever. The only thing that is important is an alliance with New Mexico. Because when we get that alliance, everything will be much easier. We just need to wait for. Oh! You had insulted me. You had insulted me. Oh! They also got the. Okay, they have crossed their line. I have not realized that. It was a big issue until I didn't realize it. Maybe I should spend my money on some iconic buildings, such as fishes, ranches, crop farms, hunting grounds. Why not? It's always a big and great option. Should I take a loan? No, we're not in a war situation. We're not in a war. We don't have to. Now I have to go all lower again. That's an issue, man. That's a big issue. By the way, what's going on around the world? Like, China is losing their power. Korea still the same thing. Has declared another war against our empire. And then now you're expecting me to tolerate to these unhumans, to these unacceptable creatures. You are expecting me to tolerate these people. Why would I? Who would tolerate it? Who? Who would commit such an wrong action? No one. No one would do something like this. No one would commit such a mistake like this. So that means we're going to their capital. I don't care what's gonna happen. I'm just coming there just to save my people, save my land. By the way, there's a possibility they're gonna be stronger than me. So what I'm gonna try is basically make a white piece as soon as possible. When I conquer their capital, it will be the last effort. And yes, the only thing is this tiny city. Okay, now I gotta go and save my land. Okay, we're gonna go fast as possible and save as much estate as possible. If we beat that army over there, which is crossing their line of a, and then we see them crossing their line. And now you know what that means? It's the end. It's the end of them. We're going there. We are not gonna tolerate them again. If we have won once, we're gonna won twice. That's it. I don't care about their people. I don't care anything about them. What I want is my land. And I will do anything for my land. Point. Oh my god, they have arrived again? That means they have not learned anything. Man, didn't I kick you out of this country? Now I see. I'm also fighting to your puppets, maybe your allies. I don't know, what do you call them? What do you call them? Your slaves? I know how you act against your people. So stop acting like I don't know anything about it. We know all of it. All of the crimes committed towards civilization, we know it. So we can stop acting like we've never seen one. You, oh my god. They thought they could run away. But since when we allow anyone to run? Never. We never allowed, even once, we never allowed anyone to cross our lines and destroy our reputation. And what is this? Oh, a rebellion against that nation, against that tribesman. They cannot even tolerate to those tribesmen. There are individuals who is rebelling against them. Are we gonna fight against those rebels? I don't know. Should we? Should we fight against them? I don't care. Because in the end, I have captured all the land that belongs. They were probably taking a lot of taxes from those people. That's why they were rebelling against the government today. They never hated those people. They just took a lot of taxes. That's why they actually rebelled again and again. By the way, since you got no allies, by the way, who is this? Pima? I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you from this evil world. One day, there should be a unity between both of these countries. Well, you're a state right now, but I'm gonna try to unite. We will try. Why would I have toleration against this tribe? Why would I? Since their kind always attack and always hurt our reputation. Why would I tolerate the other ones? Why would I act like they're normal? Why would I even think they should be treated like an American? They should be treated like they're an American when they are being ruled by the American Empire. Then they could be the actual American. Just as I needed. Maybe we should improve our relationship with France and Spain. So everything will be better. We guess. So there needs to be a time. There's gonna be a time that we're gonna attack the France. And that day, Oh, God bless America. Because we're not gonna tolerate. We're not gonna care about any Frenchie over there. They're Catholic. They're so unacceptable. Unacceptable they are. Should I expand in my territories, or should I just... Oh, of course, gold. What a great thing to have. What I just needed for my country. Select a new rival. Another tribe. It's always another tribe. There's never an American. There's always another tribe that have hurt our country's people and hurt our soldiers. Let's drag them to somewhere. First thing firstly, we shall not allow any Spanish colonizer to get through this line. Same for the French. They shall not pass this line that we have built. I hope they're not gonna pass that. Like, they wouldn't, right? They wouldn't pass that line. Let's go. Just couple thousand is needed around the border. How many thousand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, it's really slow. Of course, military upgrade? No. We don't need that right now. We don't need that, homeboy. We don't really need that. What we need is to stop the Frenchmen to cross their lines and expand into our territories. We shall not allow any French to commit such an unacceptable crime towards our nation. We shall not. Maybe you should declare war on Pima. I don't know. Do I want to join into any war like that much? I don't kinda care about it. What I need is actually another big ally in order to defeat France. Not Spain. Because Spain is already weak enough. But France, they're not. What am I gonna do is actually try to form an alliance with Spain. In 2 years, we are gonna be able to well, we're gonna check that thing out. We're gonna do that later. Can't build an alliance right now, but in near future, we're gonna try to do that. And our alliance ends in 91. And you're in war? I can't even say anything about it. By the way, guys, we have reached to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. And goodbye.